we got to get into this, though, Z. Aaron Ekblad is insane. I definitely need to just apologize because I'm pretty sure it was last week, maybe it was the week before, that I basically said, like, dude, Ekblad has shown me nothing these playoffs. I'm overly disappointed in him. And he's got apparently a broken foot, 2 torn shoulders, and whatever else. Let's talk about all of the injuries, but we got to lead off with Ekblad here. What a fucking psycho, and I immensely apologize. He is actually a superhero for what he did.
And he's still like, it was 2-0 Vegas after the first, and he actually opened the second by scoring that absolute dart from the blue line. How do you even not even shoot? Like, how do you pick up a hockey stick when both of your shoulders are just like touching your hips? Like, how do you do that? I don't know how. Like you said, there were 4, 5, 6 guys on that Florida team who were just battling injuries that would legitimately debilitate me for like 7 years.
Dude, I'd stub my big toe and I'd be like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit this one out, guys.
Yeah, 100%. I get like a headache. I'm like, oh geez, that's it for today. Man, I guess I can't do anything.
Send a text out to the first lady, like, I think I'm dying. This is it. This is the end.
This is it. It's been really nice knowing you. Dude, it's crazy. You got that. What was Tkachuk had a broken sternum?
Fucking broken sternum that he played through for a fucking game.
Like, what the fuck, man? And they're like, I know it's obviously they're gonna play, but like, you're just sitting there like, bro, you're getting the shit kicked out of you. You know, like, take a seat. Like, it's fine, boys. We'll get him next year. All the credit to him. I don't know how they do it. And I know, like, also there's the weird, like, faction on Twitter that's like, no, stop hyping this up. It's like, no one's saying that in order to play hockey, you have to destroy your physical health for your whole life. And that's all anyone get. Like, no one's actually advocating for these guys to, like, mercilessly put themselves through physical hell and like ruin the rest of their lives just because. No one's actually saying that. But yes, it is. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say, wow, what a warrior when a guy's just wanting to play through some of the most insane injuries I've ever seen in my life. I really hate that like faction of like, no, we should not be hyping this up. We should actually be doing the opposite. We should cheer them on when they sit down. Like, guess what? If he fucking had all these injuries and he said, I can't go, I'd be like, yeah, me either, dude. Good for you. Like, I would 100% takes balls to fucking sit out too when you're like legitimately nothing from your toes up works like properly. Absolutely. No one's saying that. You know what I mean? I just hate that little faction on social media. It's like, no, we have to hype. We cannot hype up players playing through injuries. It's the same fucking thing with the kid on Winnipeg that like fucking almost took a skate to the eyeball. And they're like, no, this is terrible. We're setting a bad precedent for like younger, like, oh, shut the fuck up. I mean, dude, I don't know how they do it. I really don't. I don't know how like every sport, you always hear a story of someone playing through some of those insane like pain of all time. I mean, here in Boston, Patrice Bergeron literally had a punctured lung, fractured ribs, a broken nose, a concussion, and he was still playing the Cup final in 2013 and scoring goals and was a beast. And it's just like, how are you?
I mean,
like,
dude, how about your Twitter profile picture? Like,
Zdeno Chara was just wiring his fucking jaw shut and be like, yeah, no, I'm up there. That was, by the way, that's one of my another just absolute travesty that they didn't win in 2019. That ovation he got when they were announcing the starting lineups for Game 5 in 2019, when he came back with a broken jaw, real classy on the PA guy there announcing the starting lineups to like announce Chara and then wait like 30 seconds before moving on to the next guy. So the crowd was going ballistic. Dude, that place was juiced. And of course they fucking lost. Thanks, Steve Kazari, for fucking missing that trip on a Chari. But yeah, I don't know how these dudes do it. I really don't. I mean, well, that's why they're professional athletes playing in, the highest most important game in that sport. So there you go. These dudes are just built different, but dude, I mean, you could just run down the injuries for Florida. Like, it's insane. How does it even happen?
I want to touch on, who I'll raise my hand. Like, I still don't think this is a good player, even though everyone else seems to think so, just because of one playoff run. Radko Gudas to me is not like at all a good hockey player, but the fact that he came back after one period when he had an injury that Bruce Cassidy, and I quote, would put him out for 6 weeks if it was the regular season. That is fucking bonkers. Like, what the fuck?
I really don't know. I mean, this is why they are where they are, and we are, well, and a million other fucking reasons.
I was going to say, that is not the only reason.
Actually, no, that's it. That's the only reason.
Yeah, if I wasn't such a pussy, I could easily be one of the best players in the NHL.
What was it? It's in the office. Michael Scott's like, that's exactly why I didn't become a professional basketball player.
when he grilled his foot.